Good afternoon, guys. Many people, when they want to buy an Victorinox, they say, I don't want that corkscrew because I don't drink wine. Well, I have come to that conclusion that a corkscrew is far more, have more need of that than that phillips screw. Mostly you must choose between phillips screw or corkscrew, but there are Victorinox knives that have them both. And people say, I prefer that phillips screw. Well, at least not in the Swedish bush I can find any work for that phillips screw. And if I check my gear, I can't see the need of it. And if I must have it, I have that flat screwdrivers. I guess if you are sitting in a boat and that kind of stuff, maybe you have a need of a Phillips, but I'm not sure about that either. But when you are in the bush, you have something very common can happen that you get very angry at, and that is this. Knots that are not done properly, that you can open them up. They are sitting like hell. Here you have pretty thin bank line. The knot here, you're never gonna untie this knot with your hands, and maybe with the tip of your knife, but then maybe you hurt the knot. And you want, in this case, you want to save the rope. And here you have paracords. In Sweden, paracords is pretty expensive, and then you want to bring it home. And if I am not an expert on knots, so I have done what we call bitch knot. And you can't open this with your finger, that's for sure. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to show you something. Okay, should we try to open up some knots with a Victorinox knife? By the way, this is model Atlas. I really like this one. It's pretty thick, but not too thick. You get a good grip on it. And it had that corkscrew. And I bought it just for the corkscrew. But later I find out something that knife also had. We're gonna talk about that later. But now, okay, should we open up a knot? Those knots are really hard, and I'm gonna make it even harder, stronger. Wait. Should we try to use that screwdriver? What the fuck? Corkscrew then to open it. No problem at all, and just a little damage on the line. I was a little bit clumsy, but nothing to be worried about. You see here. But now we have a thinner line. This can be a problem. I'm gonna put the camera up a little bit. Hope I don't cover the knot with my hand. Let me see where it is. Can't see shit. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm getting older and older. So that was the bank line, and you know a hard bank line haven't really, you can make that not super strong. No damage. It's only your fantasy that say stop what you can use this corkscrew for. I think that the corkscrew is like a multi-tool for the bush or even at home. You can use it for many things. Okay, this model Atlas, by the way, is, I have not seen a review on this on YouTube, at least not in English. A lot of Russian reviews, but who speak Russians? I can say Niet, Nastrovia and Ruki Versh. Okay, when I bought this knife, I want that corkscrew, I want a good blade of course, and I want this pair of pliers for taking out hook on a fish and small task. And of course I was out for that fantastic saw. And the standard bottle opener and can opener both have screws on them. This is not a review, it's just a little look what are in it. And one evening I sat at home and play around with it. I have opened up that pair of pliers and I sit it. What in the heck is that? It's some kind of thing sticking up here. And I open it up. A bloody Phillips screwdriver. Bloody hell. So for you guys that are not sure what to buy, if you don't believe me about that corkscrew, buy this one. Then you have your beloved Phillips screw also. Then you have them both. Victorinox Atlas. Good night. Out.